on.
See?
I need a poo.
Oh! Do you want me to put that on one of my videos?
Oh.
No, look, don't go anywhere. I wanted to...
I need a poo.
Well, you're not allowed to have a poo.
Uh-oh.
This is what you call a close-up, ready? Let's see, that's the camera. The camera's there. Let's
Yeah.
see, there you are. Alright, you don't have to...
Right there.
Alright, you don't have to... Brilliant, yeah.
Oh, hi.
There, if you give me a...
Oh, what? Oh, there.
What? No, that's terrible. This is Charlie.
No, I'm Bob.
Bob. Oh, sorry. This is
Bob Johnson.
This is Bob. Boris Johnson. You look a bit like Boris Johnson, to be fair. Oh, you're a chav now. Brilliant.
No, this is a job.
Are you going to take me outside and beat me up?
I'll beat you up now.
No, don't do that. Oh, you have to ruin it, don't you? Oh, wow. Brilliant.
No, let me do it.
Oh, thanks, mate. Now I look like a chav as well. Brilliant.
What the?
Oh, you're getting better at that. That's pretty cool. All right, Kev, you need to punch me in the face. I'd say you picked a video, but we haven't picked one before we made this. Bought me Spider-Man, he did. Bought me some of Yassi's collection there. And he bought me one for my birthday. Well, I say one, he bought me 3 for my birthday. He spent well loads of money on me. I think that probably means I'm going to have to get him something for his birthday. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Yo, yo, what's up? It's John, your movie madman, and I'm back. Hello. How are you? That's brilliant. So glad to hear that. That's so good. Today I'm going to talk about a film or a movie because I'm mad about movies. So that's what I'm going to talk about today and in future videos and in all the videos I've done already. Today we're going to talk about this baby. Nice, isn't it? Isn't that just a beautiful cover? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is my number 2. And by that I don't mean that it came out of my bum. Grow up. This is my number 2 movie. I do have a number 1 movie, but I also have a number 0, which is the one that's at the top. And you'll find out about that once you've subscribed to this channel. And I hit that 50. So let's get those subscriptions coming in, yeah? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's animated and in 4K. It's probably the best animation I've ever seen. Ever. Like, it's so cool. I don't know how else to put it. This is what I call a cool film. I'll tell you a story, right? I have this nephew, and he got me this for my birthday. It's a little pop figure. He also got me this for my birthday. It's a little pop figure. He also got me this for my birthday. It's a little pop figure. See a little pattern going on there. But they are all characters from this movie. I am not the biggest expert on comic book movies. My knowledge of comic book movies goes about as far as the movies. So there are a lot of people that watch comic book movies and they're like, oh, they got that wrong because it's not in the comic. And it's like, right, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I only know what I've seen in the film. So if this is accurate to the comic, I don't know. What I can tell you is that this was the first animated film to win an Oscar for Best Animated Film and beat Pixar since Toy Story. So I can't remember which Pixar film it was that lost the Oscar, but they obviously thought this was so good it took the Oscar instead of Pixar. So gutted Pixar. This is better. To be fair, this is better. than most Pixar films. Not that that's hard, but still, I do like some Pixar movies, but like, they make you cry, don't they? To be fair, this made me cry as well, because it's a bit sad, but I won't spoil it, don't worry about that, but it is a bit sad. 4K wise, I've had this on Blu-ray, and I've had this in 4K, I've also had it digitally in 4K. Out of all three, the physical 4K is obviously the best one in comparison to the Blu-ray. It's a step up as well, I'll tell you that. It's an amazing step up. Like that. I just loved it. I don't know how to. I like a lot of films that deal with multiple realities and the idea of different dimensions and stuff like that. If you guys have ever seen Rick and Morty, they deal with alternate realities and different dimensions and stuff like that. This is nothing like Rick and Morty, but it's just an example, alright? But yeah, this dives into the Spider-Verse. It does. That's why there's 3 different Spider-Men on the front, and there's even more Spider-Men in the actual film as well. Nicolas Cage is in it. Not that that's a spoiler. I don't know, it might be a spoiler. It's not though, is it? It's just a voice. Telling you someone's voice is in an animated film, it's not really a spoiler, is it? Because there's loads of voices in there, so it's funny. And I mean, even when I watched it in the cinema, there were parts where I was trying really hard not to laugh. It's a PG. Alright, it's a PG in Ireland as well as BBFC PG, so that shows accuracy for you, that does. There's words that appear, like this guy shoots his gun and it says bang. He steals a bagel and it says bagel, stuff like that. It's very... This is what... I think one of the things I loved about this film was that the way it was animated and the way it was put together and edited made it look like a comic book. There's so many parts where the picture's like split into 4 or split into 3, and it's just got stuff in it that you would normally see in a comic book, and it's, I don't know how else to put it, it's a beautiful story. The animation is incredible, the colour in here, and I'm not just talking about those reds, every single colour in this really bashes one out in your face, really hits you, you know, hits you hard, like a glass of whiskey, a big glass of whiskey, and I've had one of them, not today, in the past I've had a big glass of whiskey. That hits you hard as well. Maybe you should try drinking a big glass of whiskey when watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. There's no naughty words in there, so it's suitable for adults as well. That's good, because there's no swearing in it, so all those sad adults that are offended by swearing can watch it as well. I wish I had more copies of this so I could show you all the different versions I have, but I only have this copy, so I've got it digitally as well, but there's nothing exciting about showing you a digital file. Look, there's a file. Ooh, that's cool, isn't it? It's 117 minutes long, so it's quite long for an animated film, I'll tell you that. It's nearly 2 hours. Granted, there's a lot of like end credits, and obviously you got your post-credit scenes and stuff like that, because it's Marvel, so it has to have post-credit scenes. I think this is probably my favourite Spider-Man film, and that's above all of the Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. This is better than all of them put together. I remember seeing this in the IMAX in 3D, and it's literally one of the greatest things I've ever seen in the cinema. Seeing it in 4D was interesting as well. It was a good 4D movie. There's talking of 3D, there are, when you watch this, you'll notice that there are shots where there's stuff that's close to the camera that looks a little bit out of focus. A bit like, you know, back in the days when you watched 3D films with those cardboard glasses that had red and blue lenses, and then you took the glasses off and the picture just looked like red and blue lines. They do that in this. I'm pretty sure people kept coming out of the cinema screens complaining that the picture was out of focus, or it was meant to be in 3D and they weren't given glasses and stuff like that. It's not. It's shot like that on purpose, just to make it look like a bit of an old faded comic, which is just another one of the brilliant things about this film. But yeah, this is my number 2 movie. It's also my number 1 animated film, because my number 1 film isn't animated, if you didn't work that out, and my number 0 film's not animated either. You probably could have worked that out from what I just said just then, but I thought I'd explain it, because some of you are a bit... I thought I'd show you some pop vinyls there. My nephew got me those pop vinyls for my birthday, so that was really nice of him, actually. He went out of his way to get me a present for my birthday, and he's 9 years old, so he really pushed the boat out for me, so that touched my heart, that did. And it was beautiful, it really was. It was really nice really nice. It was just really nice. So yeah, if you have this on Blu-ray and you upgrade to 4K, or you already have 4K, then maybe get this in 4K. Although if you had the 4K TV, I don't know why you would have bought the Blu-ray. Surely you would have just bought the 4K disc. So I'm going to shut up, because this video is getting boring. I hope you liked this video. If you could click on that thumb, even if you hated this video, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be amazing. When I get to 50 subscribers, I will be revealing that number 0 movie, my top film. So shut up, and I'll see you soon. Alright.